Okay, hello and welcome to what should be the last episode of this playthrough of Mario Kart Wii. Last time we won the Star Cup and the Leaf Cup at 150cc, so today we're going to be trying to win the Lightning and Special Cups. So, back in we go. We've now played as Baby Mario, Drybones, Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, and King Boo. So I'm going to play as Bowser for a second heavy character and then finish with a fourth medium character. Now, I'm going to use, I think I'm going to go for the Piranha Prowler for this, and we're going to start with the Lightning Cup. I'm doing the Lightning Cup first, because it's for retro tracks, and then when I win the Special Cup, that's the one that has like Bowser's Castle and Rainbow Road in it. It's also the one where the credits roll after you win it, so pretty much, that's my plan. I'm going to just win that one, and I'll do my ending narration over that. So today, well, hopefully we can get... So I guess this is kind of backwards from the other episodes I've done, but hey, hopefully we can win. I'll be totally honest though, in general, I tend to not really play the heavy characters in Mario Kart, and that is a horrendous start. But you know what? It almost had some form of positive impact, I say, as I'm up into 8th. I'm in 8th place from, last. But hey, it's not last, so I guess it could be bad. I guess it could be worse. But anyway, our first course today is Mario Circuit 3 from the Super Nintendo, so Super Mario Kart. To be totally honest with you, I don't know why it's called Mario Circuit 3. I don't know if it's like a third version of Mario Circuit that's in that game, or what. Because to be totally honest, I have never really played Super Mario Kart before. Like, I want to say I've played it, but I don't think I have. Like, if I have played it before, like, if I have, I know it'll have been in that, like, little, whatchamacallit. You know how in Super Smash Bros. Brawl you got all the, like, little demos of some of the Nintendo classics? Like, if I've played any Super Mario Kart, it'll have been in there. Okay, Funky Kong is going to get hit by that lightning. Birdo is going to be a problem by the looks of things. Birdo is looking like it's going to be a main rival here, alongside Funky Kong. Okay, thanks Birdo, thanks for driving into me right at the end there and giving me the first win. Okay, that wasn't clean, it wasn't clean, but we won. We won by like 6/10, but hey, it's not much. It's not much, but it's a win, and that's what matters. Okay, so, where's our next course? DS Peach Gardens. So this is a track that I'm quite fond of. I do like this track. Now that I've said that, I'm probably just going to completely mess it up, but we'll see how we go. If nothing else, at least I got a boost, and I'm in first going in... Okay, hey Wario, how are you doing, buddy? Okay, Birdo, get out of here. Both me and Funky Kong had the same idea. And I was going to say, how did a fake block get there, but I guess someone just threw it. Either way, yeah, in general, as much as I do think having the power to, just bump the smaller people, the smaller racers out of the way, while I do think that is generally kind of handy, typically I tend to not really gravitate towards the heavier characters. I tend to go for, like, the balanced characters, I think. I tend to go for, like, the Luigis and the Yoshis of the world. However, at the same time, I do also like the smaller characters, but at the same time, just... I remember playing this as a kid, and the amount of times I would play Drybones, because Drybones was one of my favourite characters to play as, and the amount of times where I just got shoved out of the way, it was too many. That was very close. That was flying across the line of disaster. Because if I had fallen into the water there, I 100% would have gone to like 8th or 9th place at best. Because as you can see, literally everyone that isn't Diddy Kong is like right behind me. And even Diddy Kong seems to be catching up at an unusually fast pace. Like, I don't know. And also we just hit that hedge, that's not great, but we are in third. Like, it's only third, so it could be worse. And we are still ahead of Birdo, but Funky Kong is still going to be a problem for me. But hey, you know what? If other people want to become Like, if other racers want to become, like, actual issues, I'm actually a bit more open to that. Because that way, I don't need to worry about, like, one specific opponent. Because, like, if I get to the last race, and it's like, one person's on 36, or I have, like, 3 people on, like, 27, I think I'd prefer that. And hopefully we can just, you know, have a nice, clean drive to the end. I say that, I am in first. Birdo just got hit by something and dropped to, like, 4th by the looks of things. Hopefully I don't hit that hedge, I narrowly avoided it. Let's just dodge all these holes, and hopefully not crash into anything left. I think that was... Is that Monty Mole? I don't know, I might be wrong. I'm pretty bad with remembering the names of some of these characters, but we do manage to take the win. Narrowly, but we take the win, and Birdo's down in, like, 7th place. That is fantastic for me. I have an 8-point lead. I have a good bit of leeway going into the last 2. Okay, so Funky Kong and Bowser Jr. are now the 2 I need to worry about the most. Okay, so track number 3, DK Mountain from Mario Kart Double Dash on the GameCube. To be fair, this is one of my favorite this is one of my favorite tracks in Double Dash. So I assume this one, well, I say I assume, I hope this one goes at least somewhat comfortably. Okay, we got a red shell, if nothing else. Okay, we're going up the mountain for the first time in 3rd place. And Bowser Jr. is way at the back. Peach is just a little bit in front of me and Funky Kong. And I just took the lead from Funky, so let's hopefully take the lead and maintain it. Okay, Blooper I'm not too worried about. I have the bananas that provide me a nice little safety net. As long as I don't get hit by a boulder or drive off the side of the stage. Which, I know my luck, one of those 2 things will happen sooner rather than later. I don't know which, but I don't really want it to be either one, to be totally honest. But hey, I will happily take having the lead at the end of lap 1. And Birdo has come storming back. Birdo has come storming back into 2nd place. Birdo is not happy about that 7th place finish last time. But Funky Kong is still here. Funky Kong is 2nd up the mountain, then Bowser Jr., then Birdo, then Baby Peach, okay. Then regular Peach, then Diddy Kong, and Baby Luigi. Donkey Kong and Koopa are right there together. And then Wario, and then finally Baby Mario. Okay. Now, if not... No. Okay, sorry, for a second I thought I was just going to hit that wall, and I didn't want to hit the wall if I could avoid it. Blooper, once again, I'm not concerned about in the slightest. Like, Blooper is a minor inconvenience at most, I would say. Like, I want to say it slows you down, but I don't think... Like, I don't know. Does Blooper actually slow you down? Like, genuine question. If anyone knows, please tell me. Okay, so with that, we managed to take our lead into the final lap on DK Mountain. And... Okay, Funky got hit. He drops down to, like, 4th or 5th place. No, he's still in 3rd. But, okay, Bowser Jr. just took a hit. Diddy Kong's really caught up. Okay, Baby Luigi is, like, way at the back. Either way, No! Okay, for a second I thought I was going off the mountain there. Okay, so, I just need to stay ahead of Birdo and Funky Kong. Okay, yeah, Bowser Jr. and Baby Mario, long gone. They are out of here. No, okay, there's the lightning. Honestly, that lightning may have actually worked in my favor. That lightning may have actually worked in my favor, because it means I got to kind of straighten up the line a bit. Now, Birdo looks like they're going to finish in second. So that is actually pretty good for me, because Birdo had a terrible performance in that 2nd race. Okay, so if Funky Kong wins this last race, I have to come in the top 10. As long as I finish in the top 10, I win. So, I have a lot of leeway here. Okay, so, our final race for the Lightning Cup. is the Nintendo 64 version of Bowser's Castle. So, let's see how this goes. And hopefully we'll be able to just take home the win. I say that, but I'll be honest, we don't really know. I don't really know more accurately. But hey, who knows? We'll see how it all happens in this final race. To be totally honest, generally I do feel like I have a level of confidence here because, you know, I do technically have the home field advantage. But at the same time, I think this, out of all of the versions that I've played, I think this is my least fit. What happened there? Like, genuinely, what happened? Like, I know I ended up just doing a complete 180, but still. Like, I have no idea what happened. It just bounced me off the wall and into the corner. Okay. This is a terrible start, but you know what? Maybe the game will be polite. Maybe... Okay, Wario went off, so I'm in 8th. Maybe the game will just be very kind and give me a bullet bill or something to get me fully back into this race in no time at all. No, but a star is very welcome. A Starman is very good for me here. Okay, let's just use this and just get as much benefit as we can out of it. So there's 7th place. Grab another item. We get turbos. So there's 6th. There's 5th. There's 4th and 3rd right there in my line of sight. Okay, you know what? I'll just take the hit. I'm back down at 6th, but hey, that is okay because I can get another good item potentially. A red shell. It's not perfect, but I'll take it. Okay, so no. Okay, someone hit me and just bounced himself off. Good for them, I suppose. Okay, there's Diddy Kong. I'm up into 8th. There's 7th and 6th place. And I get hit again. You know what? I shouldn't worry. As long as I finish with more than 2 people behind me, then I win. I should just probably play a little safe, but you know what? I'm back up into 3rd. And honestly, I did not expect to see Baby Peach front-running this race, but hey, I guess she is. I mean, to be fair, I guess it makes sense since regular Peach is so far behind everyone else. Anyway, so let's just dodge that. Bowser Jr. is in 2nd, and we are about to get past him. Okay, we dodge for Thwomp. We are in 2nd place. But there's Birdo, but Birdo is not the main contingent here. Contingent is not the word I was looking for. Birdo is not my main adversary here. Okay, that was a complete waste of all those bananas that I could have just kept as a defensive line, but hey. And I go off the course once again. To be totally honest, I'm glad that I'm not too worried about what my grade is looking like for this. Because if I was, let's just say I would be doing very badly. And by that I mean I think I would be lucky if I saw a C grade for this. But Baby Peach fell off. Baby Peach fell off. I'm not going to do a trick there. Just so I can course correct perfectly. And we win the Lightning Cup. Fantastic. I am very pleased with that. That is okay, I want to say that's a perfect Lightning Cup, but it's like, we won all 4 races. It was far from perfect, though. But hey, we have a nice 18-point lead because of our big win in there. So with that, the Lightning Cup is complete, with Funky Kong coming in 2nd and Birdo coming in 3rd. I'm just going to let this play out, because why not? Actually, no, I'll skip this one and let it play out for the last one. Okay, so, we win the Lightning Cup with a 1-star rank. I don't know how I managed that. We win in the large cart, the Dragonetti. I mean, if nothing else, it looks kinda cool. Like, credit where it's due, it does look kinda nice. Now, okay, so, I'm just gonna make a quick pause. Okay, just had a quick water break, because, you know, sometimes you gotta stay hydrated. Anyway, so, into the final Grand Prix. Now, I think I'm gonna play this last one out as Peach. And the question is, what do I use? Do I use a cart, or do I use a bike? I've used 4 bikes already, so I think I'm gonna go for a kart. And you know what? Let's go for the Royal Racer, because you know what? If anything, if anyone should use it, it's Peach. So, let's go in for the Special Cup. We have 4 tracks left, and hopefully we can win. Okay, so, starting off with Dry Ruins. I don't think this is anyone's, home track, but still, it's kind of a cool one. I mean, it does have the Yoshi Sphinx, so I guess maybe it's technically a Yoshi track. Or maybe because it's the dry ones, maybe it's like Dry Bowser's track. I don't know. Either way, hopefully we can get a nice win with Peach and just, just finish this off in one nice, clean, easy run. We have a nice, just immediate, fantastic start there. Okay, so obviously it's maybe a little too early to try to figure out who my main adversaries are going to be in this entire Grand Prix, because we are about halfway through a first lap. But if nothing else, the Royal Racer is going pretty well for me so far. So let's just do a cool little flip, yep, and another cool little flip, and drift around that. If I had another mushroom there, I probably would have just ramped it over the dune. But, you know, sometimes you just need to play a little safe. I need to avoid whatever that thing's called. I forget what it's called. To be totally honest, I'm really bad at remembering, like, the names of things in the Mario world. Although, to be fair, in my defense, as I have mentioned previously, I've never actually sat and played a full Mario game. And there's a blue shell. Whoever threw that, I'm not happy with them, but okay, Toad is right there next to us now. So let's hopefully not take too much hassle from him. And we get another turbo boost. And we maintain our lead. Fantastic. And I just missed it. Man, that's a little unfortunate. But hey, I'm more than happy with just keeping my lead as it was. Okay, for a second I thought that was going to register as out of bounds, and I was going to be really annoyed about it. Okay, so going into this last lap, Toad looks like he's going to be our main adversary here, which isn't good for me. I can course correct that. To be totally honest, earlier, so I think it was a couple of episodes ago, I mentioned that you could do that on bikes. At the time, I did not know you could actually do that on karts. Like, I'm sure it's something that I probably knew at some point and just forgot about. But honestly, I'm very glad that it's something that has come back into my memory now. So now, obviously, this place is like entirely filled with sand. Okay, we balance out. No, we drop into second place. One last item for something chance. No. We race down the dune, we miss that. But we got the mini turbo and take the win. Fantastic. It was close, very close, but we won. And Toad went from being like a big issue in the second lap to 7th place. Okay, so currently it's looking like Baby Mario and Funky Kong. The Revenge of Funky Kong. Okay, off we go into track number 2, which I mentioned in a previous episode. I thought Grumble Volcano was one of the toughest tracks in the game. I would also go as far as to... I would also believe that Moonview Highway is also one of the more complex tracks in the game. Because obviously this is an actual kind of road race, where you have actual, cars to deal with, and, traffic. So hopefully we can avoid all the traffic and not get hit by anything. Because I distinctly remember when I used to play this as a kid, I remember when I was playing this as a kid, this track was always, like, the absolute nightmare track for me. And we got hit off a bridge by a milk truck, I suppose. I mean, I will happily take only dropping to, like, 5th after all of that, though. I will not complain about that, because realistically, that could have been so much worse. And under most circumstances, I know my luck. It would have been worse. Okay, so we are still in 5th place. No. Okay, traffic is not working with me, though. But we are back up into 2nd, and Dry Bones is right ahead. Yeah, Funky Kong seems to be falling back a little bit. Okay, we're in 1st. And there is a massive road traffic incident, because blue shells do damage like that. You know, just do a little ramp on it off the side there, and hopefully we don't hit anything. Fantastic, as we actually get to the highway part of Moonview Highway. I will say, visually, I do really like this. Like, visually, I do really like this track. To be fair, though, I think that's probably just because... Nope, that's not great for me. To be fair, I think that's probably just because I always liked this kind of urban setting at night. Like, I always just liked the cities at night aesthetic. I think it just looks cool and like everything. Like, I know that's a really kind of basic thing, but I don't know, I always just thought visually it was a really cool looking kind of thing. Okay, there's Toad back in the hunt. Okay, let's hopefully dodge out everything else. Gonna keep a hold of this red shell just in case anyone slip. No! No, 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 no. Here, I'm getting Mario Karted. I just got Mario Karted. Okay. I absolutely just got Mario Karted. Okay, you know what? This is no longer trying to win. This is damage control. This has gone from I can win this race to damage control. You know what? It might be back to I can win this race. You know what? I think I can win this one. I think I can take it from here. I can't, but you know what? I'll take second. I'll take second. It's fine. Dry Bones was nothing in the last race. However, he is now only 4 points behind me, so I maybe should pay a little bit more attention to him in future. But like, everyone who was a threat to me in the last race is pretty much out of it. So anyway, we are now going into the final two, which are the two toughest tracks, probably. However, they are also two of my favourites, as we head on into Bowser's Castle. I always love Bowser's Castle. Like, I know that Rainbow Road is like the one everyone kind of goes to, but I think generally I like Bowser's Castle just a little bit more. I think that's probably because, you know, as much as I do think Rainbow Road is a super cool... Okay, thanks game. As much as I think Rainbow Road is super cool at like every level aesthetically, I think generally, I might just be a sucker for castles. I think castles just look cool. And also, you know, just big evil antagonist castle is always cool. However, being in 11th place is significantly less cool, so let's see if we can do something about that. Okay, we're up at 5th, 6th, hit everyone with the power block, get hit by that. But hey, everyone is in line of sight now. So I'm in 5th, but everyone in front of me I can just see. Like, no one is far enough ahead that it's going to be an issue by the looks of things so far. Okay, so... No, I need to hit someone. I need to crash into someone right now. Because I do not want to give... No, I missed him. I barely missed him. No, no. I hate the lightning. I hate the one tiny lightning bolt. Like, just the personalized lightning it always gets me. Because generally, I try to avoid crashing into people, you know? And also, I mistimed that, so I didn't even get a recovery on it. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad for me so far. Also, I'm not exactly given a great run after saying, yeah, this is one of my favorite tracks. It's like, yeah, this is one of my favorite tracks. I always like Bowser's Castle. Immediately just starts completely choking on it. Just like immediately starts playing terribly. Okay, you know what? Let's throw that. That will hit. Okay, maybe I should have thrown that like a second later, but you know what? I'm back in the race, if nothing else. Also, and there's Funky Kong out in front. I say out in front. Okay, you take that one, Funky. Take one for the team there, buddy. Thanks. Well, Funky Kong took one for the team there. His services to the Mushroom Kingdom are greatly appreciated. Now let's just do a couple of tricks, and just narrowly miss that turbo, and hit a mushroom. Sorry, that was a banana, not a mushroom. And we narrowly dodge that. Blooper will continue to be useless. I'll be honest, Blooper ain't doing anything ever. that was all the power block. And how far down the course am I now? I'm in third? That's okay. Third is okay. Like, I can manage from third. I'm in second. Funky is just ahead. But fortunately, Funky had a really bad second race. So, even if he wins, I'm not going to be feeling too worried about it. I mean, obviously, I still want to win, but, you know, if it does happen, I'm not too worried if Funky takes the lead. You know, and I'm not too worried if Funky takes the lead and I get second. However, I'm still going to take my win if I can get one. Fantastic. Okay, so 42 points. Okay, so 11. Okay, if I finish in the top 8, if Drybones wins and I finish in the top 8, I finish in first place. I mean, obviously, I do want to win if I can, as we head into the final race, Rainbow Road. Which, to be fair, I think in every Mario Kart, it's always Rainbow Road. Like, visually, this might be one of my favorites. Like, I love how the Double Dash one, like, I like how the Double Dash one is, like, over a city at night. I think that one's fantastic. But I will say, I do always love Rainbow Road just being like, yes, we're in space now, because it's cool. And also, I love the entire visual of Rainbow Road. And also, F for everyone who just went flying off the course there. I say that, I should be careful so I don't go flying off the course. Especially if Funky Kong is just going to try to crash into me like that. I see how it is, Funky. Okay, we have the lead. Fantastic. Now, and we fall to the earth. And with that, I think we crashed into Sherbet Land. Sorry, did Lackey 2 just drop King Boo on top of me? Sorry, I think Lackey 2 just dropped King Boo on top of me. I see how it is, game. I think the game is sabotaging me. But anyway. Okay, we drop the lightning. I don't think it sent anyone flying off course. But hey, hopefully we can at least take some... if nothing else, we can at least hopefully get a little bit of a comeback going now. Now, let's see how this does. To be totally honest, okay, realistically, I probably should have kept a hold of the bullet bill until I got to a part of the track I was a little less confident with. However, I would like to thank the game there for not just dropping me off the side of the course, because bullet bills love doing that sometimes. No. Okay, I narrowly avoided that, and if I'd gotten hit by that bomb, that would have been my own fault. Honestly, I'm not even going to drift some of these corners, I think, for my own safety. Because sometimes I think I may go a little... Sometimes I fear I may fly just a tiny bit too close to the sun, you know? Either way, with this, we managed to take the lead and maintain it just a little bit. And do another little flip. That's not really a flip, it's like a side spin or whatever, but still. Also, no, narrowly saved it. Okay, so, final lap. And I have so much leeway to work with. I think it's safe to say that this one is coming home. Also, in terms of other things I love about Rainbow Road, it's just that kind of sound. It's just the sound you get when you're drifting. Like, I don't know how to even describe it. I just love that sound so much, and I don't really have an explanation for why. Okay, so we drift that one more time. Baby Mario is our second place competitor. I will say I would quite like it if it had a kind of just a, like if it told you just who was where, I guess. Because you do have the map, but I would like to know who's in second, who's in third, who's in fourth, and so on. Okay, I just knocked me over there, but I have enough of a lead. Okay, that is fine, because I'm still on the turbos here. Drybones and Funky Kong are right there. They've almost caught up, but they won't have time. And with that, we win the Special Cup. It wasn't perfect, but it is a comfortable win. 57 points out of a possible 60. Okay, so with that, we win the Special Cup. And I am very pleased with that. Because, to be totally honest, after the disaster that was that first lap on Rainbow Road, I was a little bit worried. But honestly, that bullet bill helped a lot. And also, you know, the fact that I didn't fall off again or get hit was also very welcome. Big fan of that. And congratulations to Drybones for taking second place, and Funky Kong for taking third place. I feel like Funky Kong came in second or third in almost every one of these. I feel like Funky was a recurring threat to me. But with that, we managed to win the final trophy at 150cc. We only got a B grade, but that's fine. And now, we get the credits, I believe. Right? Yeah, okay, so with that, we've now finished Mario Kart Double Dash. Like, at some point I might come back and do the mirror courses, because I know that after I win these, I think I unlock the mirror mode versions. So at some point I might come back and do those. But no promises or guarantees on that. But yeah, overall, I will say, I'm still I like Mario Kart Wii a bit, but it's not my favorite kart racer of all time. Like, I think it's fine. I think it has a lot of tracks that I quite like, and I think playing it with people is kind of fun. I remember playing a little bit of it online back in the day, and I remember enjoying that quite a bit, but I also remember just hours of frustration trying to beat these Grand Prix as a kid. Because, like, oh, well, I was in first place, and then you just get Mario Kart and just go to last place. Like, I remember that happening an awful lot, and that was something that infuriated me to no end as a kid. And that's something that I think that's something that still kind of just sits at the back of the mind and prevents me from liking this game as much as I could. However, I genuinely do think it is a really good, I think it's just a really solid game, and also, realistically, chances are, if you own a Wii, you probably have Mario Kart. But yeah, I would say, just give it a play. Like, if you haven't played it before, or you can probably find it for pretty cheap. And yeah, it's a fun game. And also, you can play it on a GameCube controller, which is always a good thing. And, okay, for a second I thought the credits were already done. But yeah, so, if I was to make a power rankings of, like, all of the tracks from my favorite to my least favorite, Maple Treeway is number 1. Maple Treeway, all the way, number 1. Like, that is 100% done. Actually, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should make a video where it's like, hey, here's my personal tier list of all the tracks in Mario Kart Wii. I might do that at some point in the future. But in general, I think there's more tracks in this game that I like than that I don't. And I will say the sheer number of tracks is fantastic. Like, 32 tracks is a really good number for a kart racer. I mean, let's be real, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe now has absolutely just blown that out of the water. I think that has like 100 or something. It's either in the 90s or close to 100. Like, it's either past 100 or very close to it. And I think that is genuinely kind of an accomplishment. I think that is genuinely an accomplishment for the genre. Will Mario Kart 9 be anytime soon? I don't know. It could be, who knows? Because, well, I don't work for Nintendo, I don't make these decisions. And honestly, with how the expansion pack's been doing for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and it still looks fine on the Switch. Like, honestly, I could see them just keeping with Mario Kart 8 until whatever comes out as the next system beyond the Switch. Or, like, the upgrade for the Switch, or something, I don't know. But yeah, in general, I would say Mario Kart Wii is a fun enough of time. I know that some people will absolutely swear by it as their absolute favourite kart racer, or some people might even just have it as their absolute favourite game of all time. I enjoyed my time playing it again, but I wouldn't go that far with it. Like, I still definitely prefer Crash Team Racing. I will be playing Crash Team Racing on the channel at some point. Don't you worry about that. I should also probably play whatchamacallit, Diddy Kong Racing at some point. But with that, also what we went? Okay, we unlocked the mirror mode courses, and we can now play as Daisy. We unlocked Daisy for winning that, which is pretty cool, but it's also like, hey, I've, like, done everything I want to do in the game now. And I've, like, that's always a shame where it's like, hey, I did everything I wanted to do in the game. Now I have the character that I wanted to play. Anyway, I'm going to end off today's episode here, and I don't actually know. I think Pokemon is continuing, or it might not. It might. I'll be honest, I'm a little kind of all over the place with my schedule currently because I do not have it all in front of me right now. But anyway, I think this will be going up fairly close to Christmas. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time for whatever it is I'm doing next. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.